Precision Tune Auto Care, one of the least expensive franchise opportunities for an entrepreneur in the aftermarket automotive service and repair industry. For as little as $50,000, you can become a franchise owner, operator, and run your own small business. It's not as easy as it sounds, however, and it can become a nightmare of endless problems. Sale Pro 101 is a 3-month program designed to embellish those qualities that comprise a superior customer service representative. The program is based on a proven track record with years of consistent sales and productivity, including the gains created by the resulting carryover of motivation gained by other associates. Hello, my name is Gregory Toddy. Over 15 years ago, I began my first of what would be many different experiences of employment with the franchise of Precision Tune Auto Care. I was amazed at the level of mechanical service and repair accomplished in such a small space as the 6-bay shop owned by then Mr. Larry Kendrick on Hillcrest Road in Mobile, Alabama. After being directly recruited by another franchise to Oklahoma City, I realized that what seems so natural to me is the most desirable attributes for an automotive technician to possess: the skills to independently stand alone. Greetings, fellow learners and distinguished faculty. My name is Gregory Toddy. This is my introduction to my 11th class here at Colorado State University Global Campus, and I believe you'll see that I'm not your average mechanic. The business case is built on the image that you want your service technicians to communicate. This new service is based primarily on the idea of customer service-oriented technicians, both professional looking and sounding. In this industry, it is a competitive advantage if the service personnel outshine the competition. Recent evidence indicate that such items as ASE certification and the depth of mechanical repair, as well as the level of technician skills, are not necessarily the drivers that trigger the customer's attention. Rather, aspects like clean appearance, good interpersonal skills, emotional intelligence are cited through surveys as. This can become a quality comparison between major manufacturing companies in the aftermarket industry. I've trained several automotive technicians who presented a professional image who were ultimately very successful despite their lack of technical knowledge. In order to calculate the costs of the program, the Society of Human Resource Management has determined a basic formula: total training costs equal total costs over the head count. The total costs include what is listed. In this case, the total costs are minimal, provided that the store remain profitable during the training sessions. Some more complete training programs naturally will have more complex training cost calculation. Hazlitt describes the training cost issues in terms of simple and complex projects, while AutoBiz teaches service writer techniques for increasing sales, which according to the authors is a major contributing factor in generating revenue. Since the apparent costs of the program are minimal and the specific nature of the program is to train individuals to work only for a specific company, the selling of the program will be largely through beta testing. The value of the data gained through the beta testing methods is critical. Therefore, with the launching of the training program, we would start our first candidates soon. Tentative date could be around September the 1st. This is a simplified checklist. You can divide the launch process into 4 areas to be completed before the new service is introduced. This case is special since we're targeting a very small market and the customers know the aspects of the training program. Only the details are actually needed. The launch should proceed something like this. Stores have been contacted, permission for beta testing has been given. The chosen example is sent to the store to demonstrate skill set and utility for 1 week. If response is extremely positive, possibility for 2 super techs may travel. Technician input and especially the outputs of production is carefully monitored for 1 week. Data is gathered and assimilated, statistical results are completed. According to Knowles, there are 5 elements in competitive analysis: your company's competitors, competitor product summaries, competitor strengths and weaknesses, the strategy used by each competitor to achieve their own objectives, and the market outlook. In this case, there's really no competitors because no one else is competing to put a training program just for Precision Tune Auto Care. This is kind of irrelevant to have any kind of analysis on this, but they do have competitors, and I'm sure that once it takes root, it will be something that all the rest of them would like to do. Since this is the first program of this nature in the industry, the components of the original business case remain intact. The idea behind the training program was to emphasize superior customer service to gain competitive advantage. By staffing the neighborhood stores with multi-dimensional technicians capable of most any function in the store, the location's appearance gains credibility. Satisfied customers, like the average American couple and their little dog, become loyal repeat customers, and the strategy becomes self-fulfilling. The analysis of the new service review process leads only to two realistic outcomes, either a total win or a total loss. Since the marketing will be aimed at one organization, there's not much strategy developed to achieve competitive advantage. The program is simply a method of giving excellent customer service by achieving greater sales by being more productive. Designed for technicians who will work primarily for commission, get paid more by better service. The strategy will either be successful or a total washout. If we're given a chance to teach these fundamental principles, I believe that it will be enormously successful. However, another attempt of a similar program might be entirely different, but widely successful. A basic strategy formulation is used in any new product or service launch. The flowchart on the right depicts the strategy basics, but not necessarily the one used in this unique situation. The mission of creating a new service or training program to teach customer service, productivity, and sales was completed. Only final testing by actually running through the scenario will provide the answer to the question of success. If this training program were introduced in Japan, the culture of the country would embrace the knowledge-based training application and the concept of increasing sales and productivity by providing excellent customer service. Companies such as Honda would most likely understand the competitive advantage gained by this excellent customer service. The video is a snapshot of the work environment at the store. Standing in the waiting room of the Precision Tune location. I'm going to do the training program here. The store manager, Chris Morgan, happens to be training the store manager at the moment, just to show you what kind of activities go on in this particular store. Basically, the customer base here is loyal. They've known the owner for 15 years or more, and what they do is they come back and they have that trust in the facility and trust in the operations of it. Makes it an ideal location for teaching trust and productivity in employees. Statistical research by Vanderweel confirms the evidence that by gaining more training that is specific, the workers improve in productivity and sales. The nature of the new service is to train people simply to be more efficient at service to other people. I'm Greg Toddy, and I thank you very much.